What's up guys? Welcome back to another video. It's been a while. Today we're going to be doing some installation on the GR86. We've got these new GR86 Fender vents, or Fender covers. I don't know what they're called. Anyways, reparking the 86. And yeah, so we're gonna get them installed. We'll show you guys how to do it. It'll look good, it's pretty easy. So the nice thing about these is they actually just go over the existing trim. You don't actually have to take it out, and it's just connected via 3M double-sided tape. So we're gonna clean on the sides, or rather, she's going to clean because this is her car. That's all you need. Just gonna wipe that down. Now it's all clean. This should be the right side, so let's do a quick test fit. So it basically just slides in. Oops. Cool. We'll clean that up later. It basically slides in and it basically like attaches. So that's basically what it looks like. So now we're gonna go ahead and peel off the double-sided tape. Push and hold it for 20 seconds. Alright, time to do the second one. First one looks pretty good. I think it makes it look really more aggressive. We actually also got the roof wrapped. We didn't do it ourselves. I couldn't figure out how to remove the liner to get the antenna off. And honestly, we had my buddy Nick do it. So he actually owns a wrap, I wouldn't say company, but he wraps out of his garage. So I'll put his Instagram on the link below. Check him out. He did a fantastic job on the roof. Really good corners, good tucking, and then he wrapped the antenna as well. It looks really good. He did a fantastic job. Yeah, it should be flush. Yeah, it is. So you're good. Yeah, I like it. Makes it look a little bit more aggressive. Goes really well with the Neptune blue. Black roof. Car's coming together. So that video was actually filmed last week, 2 weeks ago. I know, it's been a while. I'm sorry, I haven't really been making content. I know a few of you actually who have met up with me have actually asked me for more content, especially on the Veloster. To be perfectly honest, I still have the car. I know it's been like, what, 8 months, 9 months? And at this point, my track record has basically been getting a new car every 8 months or so. But no, I still have the Veloster. Car's still doing good. Still enjoying it. Good car. But I'll give you guys a small update today. And yeah, we'll just kind of talk about it a little bit and how it's been. I haven't actually driven it too much. It's been, what, 8 months or so, as I said, and it's been like just under 5,000 miles. But yeah, let's hop in the car and I'll give you guys a small update. All right, I know I said I'd just hop inside the car, but honestly I got inside and I realized my garage was super dark, so you wouldn't have been able to see me at all. So, came outside, found a nice parking spot. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully no one kicks me out. But anyways, yeah, so far the car has been pretty good, right? So it's been 8 months, just about 5,000 miles. She's kind of dirty right now. I washed her, but to be perfectly honest, like she gets parked outside. She does not get the garage treatment, even though, so the S2000 is gone, as you guys will know, but because of that, the girlfriend is now parking her 86 inside the garage, which is totally fine. This is really just meant to be my normal daily, right? This is not like a show car or anything like that. That being said, I still really like this car, so let's kind of get into few things. So car's still really fun, honestly. For a front wheel drive hot hatch, this car is a lot of fun. It's got a lot of torque, got actually quite a bit of power. The one thing that kind of almost turned me off the hot hatches, surprisingly in a way, was actually the GTI. So it's not that the GTI is slow or anything like that, but I don't know, something about the way Volkswagen tuned their DCT transmission to make it just feel really sluggish, and there's always this sort of like turbo lag that I felt. With the Veloster, the turbo lag is very minimal, and the car just like picks up and goes like right as you put your foot down. So it's really fun in that regard. I really enjoy that aspect, and it makes the car a lot of fun to drive. It doesn't get as good gas mileage, but to be perfectly honest, I've been averaging around 27 to 30 miles per gallon. So that hasn't been too bad, especially with rising gas prices, as you all are aware of. So it honestly kind of sucks right now to be a car enthusiast. To be honest, I'm actually really happy in a way that I got rid of the S2000 as soon as I did. That car was only getting like 22 miles to the gallon. Wasn't enjoying it. Another thing that's been great about this car, honestly, it's been just super reliable. I mean, granted, it's only been 5,000 miles. When I had the Focus ST, which, you know, there was a part of me that actually really enjoyed that car, that it was just unreliable, right? I had that car for just under a year, so about 9 months. And within that first year, it had transmission problems, and for whatever reason, Ford was not willing to replace it under warranty. So at that point, I just traded the car in. I just didn't want to deal with it. Yeah, and then like for 9 months having transmission issues, like, come on, what can you say? But anyways, this has been great, right? Like, I haven't had any issues, no check engine light. Bucket seats, awesome, right? As you all know. These bucket seats are just fantastic. Very comfortable. Really comfortable. Just honestly, I personally really like them. I don't really have a problem with the seats at all. I know some people say that they're kind of uncomfortable. I don't really have that issue. I find them actually incredibly comfortable. They're honestly a great factory bucket seat. And for something that's not like something on the level of like the Porsche lightweight bucket, you know, carbon buckets, right? Because those are like $20,000 or something if you buy them aftermarket. These are fantastic. You know, they're definitely not on the level. That's a completely different level when it comes to factory bucket seats. But these are really good. I actually prefer them over the Civic Type R. If you guys know, those are pretty bolstered, and they're cloth, or I think they're cloth on the seat cushion and the back, and those are pretty comfortable. I find these are not quite as comfortable, but they hold you in better, in my opinion. They just feel better to sit in, but I think over a long distance drive, I think the Civic Type R seats would actually make for like a slightly more comfortable driving experience. But I prefer these just because of the way they kind of hold you in and, you know, like keep you in place. So for factory buckets, like honestly, you really can't go wrong, and they look really good. I like the little N, you know, glowing marker, you know, similar to the when I had the M2 competition. So that had the you know, the M marker in the middle of the seat. Do kind of miss that car, but we'll talk about my other cars in another video. But yeah, I mean, other than that, there's really not much else to say. I haven't really done anything with the car, to be perfectly honest. Some gripes I do have. So I don't know if this was due to the accident or something. Here, the double-sided tape seems to be pulling away, and the clips don't really seem to hold in, or they've broken or something. So that's kind of a bummer. I'll probably end up just replacing the double-sided tape. I haven't really bothered to take care of it because, again, this is my daily. For whatever reason, all the rattles seem to have come back. So when I first got this car, when it was brand new, I did notice some rattling in the passenger side. And after I got into my accident, you know, when I got hit, I had the body shop. I was like, hey, can you just make sure everything's tightened down, make sure there are no rattles? And they did that, and the car was fine. Now that was what, back in October when I got the car. It's June. Yeah, so 8 months now. And yeah, the rattles are back. So many rattles. This thing actually rattles more than the S2000, which is interesting because the car I actually find is pretty solidly built. Give you guys a good example, right? If I open the car using the handle, if you guys remember, I talked about the Supra where it felt really plasticky and kind of like almost like it would break in my hand. The Veloster doesn't have that. The build quality I find for general things, like other than the rattles, obviously, but like the doors and like everything is put together really solidly, and it feels super solid, which is another thing that I do like about the car. And to be perfectly honest, I know I remember saying in the beginning, like, hey, I'm going to mod this car. You know, I'm kind of having second thoughts on that, to be perfectly honest. Like, it has the exhaust, and I've got some tint on it, if you can really count that as a mod. After the accident and how much this car is valued at, it doesn't seem worth it to me to mod it. And I had some, you know, decent plans for this. I was gonna put it on some lowering springs so I could maintain the active suspension, probably vinyl wrap it. That's why I got it in black. Also because I think it looks really good in black. But, you know, I was probably gonna vinyl wrap it like a dark green or something. And I was gonna get some, you know, bronze wheels, and it was gonna be great. But after the accident, the fact that the car is worth so much less, it's like, I don't know if I wanna put any more money into this car, you know? Like, the exhaust was great. I'm actually really happy I got the exhaust. It sounds really good. If you guys don't remember what it is, it's the 6th axle back. Pretty cheap. I got it for like $750 on Black Friday. Totally worth it. I don't know if I want to mod the car at all. Well, especially because I do have something coming at the end of the year. So yes, my new car is coming at the end of the year. I'm not gonna announce it just yet. I want to kind of like leave it to a little bit of a surprise. But of course, as always, go ahead and make your guesses down in the comments. Some of you guys have gotten pretty close. I'm not gonna say who, I'm not gonna say what, but some of you guys have gotten close. No one has actually nailed it yet. Keep guessing. I'm actually curious if any of you guys can actually figure out what it is I'm guessing, or what it is I'm getting. Keep in mind, so here's the one hint. Keep in mind, this is a replacement for the S2000. So think about what I loved about the S2000 and think about what cars out there right now are gonna be kind of similar. That's your only hint. So yeah, leave your guesses in the comment section below. Oh yeah, you know, and then we had the GR Fender inserts for the 86 last week. So those look really good. Honestly, I really like the way that the looks on that car. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's been a while. It's been like a month. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more active. But again, a lot of it is really just because the Veloster has really just kind of been delegated to like purely daily duty. Not much to do on it, but we'll see. I'll try to do my best to get more Veloster content. I know some of you guys were looking forward to that when I didn't announce it. So yeah, we'll see. I'll do my best. Anyways, see you guys. Peace out.